If people think you're a bot in the DMs, you're already losing. When you land your first role as an appointment setter, building trust is like 100% of the game. Before you're even qualifying the lead, before you're booking anything, before anything, really, you need to make sure you establish trust with that prospect. So like if you stay glued to a script, you never personalize what you're saying, and you never show any curiosity, nothing like that, you cannot expect prospects to feel good about whatever the business owner is selling. So here are 3 ways to build trust instantly in the DMs as an appointment setter, especially as a beginner. So number 1 is don't follow your script word for word. Scripts are guidelines. They're not the gospel. So if you sound robotic, people are going to treat you like a robot. So for an example, let's say you ask somebody what they do for work. Hey, John, what do you do for work? John says, oh, I'm a truck driver. Don't just move on to the next question. Add something human in there. For me personally, I'd say something like, oh, awesome, man. Like you're a truck driver? My dad's a truck driver. So that small pivot off of the script signals one thing. I'm a real person. And prospects can feel that immediately. Number 2 is use voice messages strategically. Text alone makes it super easy to feel like the conversation is automated. So when you send a voice message, it just kills that instantly. So instead of typing every single question, ask a question via voice message once in a while, especially when it comes to like income related questions or maybe their background, something like that. It doesn't need to be a long voice message. You don't have to sit here and talk for 10 minutes like I do on these videos. It just needs to sound human. The moment they hear a real live human voice, trust goes up. And number 3 isn't necessarily a common one, but it's super helpful. Heart every one of their messages. And like I said, it sounds kind of small and not necessarily useful, but it is. Trust me. If you're setting on Instagram, which 99% of you probably will be, double tap every single message that they send. Bots can't do that. AI can't do that. A robot can't do that. Only humans can do that on Instagram. So by doing that, it's subconsciously telling the prospect, hey, someone real here is talking with me. And that's the goal early on. You just want to establish your own humanity when you're in the DMs. Remember, people don't necessarily book calls just by following a script word for word. They book calls as human beings with human beings. So master trust first, and then everything else gets easier after that. Follow here for more sales tips.